It's me, it's D, it's the hockey-loving flea. Bit disappointed with Chicago won out in the first round to St. Louis, but you know what? It doesn't matter because next year we're going to come back bigger and stronger. Me and the ESHL boys have been talking and we have come up with a big list of ideas what we want to see in the next game of NHL. NHL 17 comes out in September sometime, and we are all very, very hyped. This year's was a step in the right direction, in my personal opinion. I mean, I know it gets a lot of hate on Twitter, but for me, this year's game was really good. It was just lacking content. The actual game itself was solid. I really, really enjoyed it. Bravo to EA. There was one or two things I didn't like about it. The main thing being the amount of packs that you had spammed on you on a daily basis. That was pretty annoying. Didn't need that shit in my life. And the look for the packs was garbage as well. I spent a fortune at Christmas time and got one good card. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, here is my list of ideas. We'll have a little discussion about them, and you can see what you think down below in the comments. Maybe we can have a little chat. Maybe I can make another video of viewer suggestions. Here we go. Okay, first on the list, in Hockey Ultimate Team, and on the ASHL, I suppose, whenever you win a division, you get yourself a division-specific kit and logo. Yeah, so you get a reward for winning a division. You also get a banner for each division and each cup. That banner is then, up in your arena, so people can see that you've won your shit. That'd be awesome. It'd give you a reason to want to go to Division 9, 8, 7, 6, all the way to Division 1, because people could see that you've won it. It'd be amazing, that. And it's so simple, such a simple thing to do. You could maybe not have every banner, but at least have like Division 10 Champions X, 10, you've won it 10 times, you've won it 9 times, whatever. It'd be amazing, that. At the end of FIFA last year, on FIFA 15, we were getting tournaments like crazy, and they were brilliant, because each one of them gave us a nice pack, an untradeable pack. Now, a similar thing should be done with NHL, although they should be tradable packs. Division 10, 9, and 8 should give you a premium bronze pack for the first time you complete it, and then every time you complete it afterwards, you just get a normal bronze pack. So say if you beat Division 10, you get yourself a premium bronze pack. Then you get relegated back to Division 10 and win Division 10 again, then you just get a normal bronze pack. So for the first time you get a premium pack, and then the second time you just get the normal pack. So for 10, 9 and 8 you get a bronze, 7, 6, 5, 4 you get a premium silver, then a normal silver, and then Divisions 3, 2 and 1 give you a premium gold and then a regular gold. That gives people a reason to want to win the divisions, wouldn't it? Because 5k coins, that can't even buy you a pack. But if somebody was to say, we're going to give you 5k coins and a pack, then it's like, well, why not? Yeah, that sounds great. People like me could do videos where we only use the players that we get from these packs. And even better, the first time you win Division 1, you get a mega pack. The first time. People will be like, holy shit, you actually get an amazing pack for beating Division 1. I'm going to beat Division 1. So the first time you beat Division 1, you get yourself a mega pack. The second time you get a premium gold, and then the third time you just get regular gold, fourth time regular gold, and so on and so on. Gives people a chance to come back. I mean, recently I was watching a video of Bacon. Good lad, Bacon, funny guy. He has beaten Division 1 a lot. Now, 5k a time, that's nothing, but if he was getting a gold pack each time, I'm sure he wouldn't be half as bothered. He'd be like, I've got a chance of getting that Ovi that I want. But 5k is nothing. You can't buy that much with 5k, can you really? I mean, come on. Legend teams are something else that I want to see in next year's game. I want to see my Chicago Blackhawks from when I was little, and we had Roenick and Paul Coffey and all those players. I want to see that team. I want to see the newly formed Colorado Avalanche with Peter Forsberg and Patrick Roy, when they became that team that just appeared and won everything, and they were amazing to watch, and they were such fun. I want to see which team's better, the Bobby Hull team, the Brett Hull team. I want to smash them together and be like, yeah, this team's better. I want to see who's the best rookie in the world, and their team. Like, was it Crosby's first year? Was it Kane's first year? McDavid's first year? McDavid. You know he wants to be on the cover next year, don't you? Go and vote for McDavid. Hashtag Ginger Messiah, yo. But I want to see them legend teams in there. I want to know which team is the best. I would be able to take these teams and put them into a franchise mode. and play through a franchise. That's something else that needs to be in there. Online franchise mode. You know, normal franchise mode's great. You know, people play it. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's fine. It does what it's supposed to do. It could do with being expanded on, but all in all, it's perfectly fine at the moment. But I want it to be online so I can play a whole franchise season with my friends. You know, 3, 4, 5, 10 friends, all playing the same franchise mode. You know, wheeling and dealing, getting all the stuff together, because you can do it in Madden, and it's really good fun in Madden. Why can't we do it in hockey? Something to think about, boys and girls. Got to get the IHL in there, the English teams. I want to see the Manchester Storm, and I want to see them smashing the heads of the Sheffield Steelers. These English teams, mate, we need to get them in there. Hockey's becoming pretty big in England again. We had a resurgence in the 90s when the Storm first appeared, and it was great, and we had European tournaments going on. Everything was amazing. Then it started, dithered away, but it's coming back now. People are starting to pack out the Storm shelter every single week. It's all good. We want to see these teams. There's a market for this. And even if you don't want to put the players in there, at least give us the kits and the logo. You don't have to give us a stadium, because as much as I do enjoy going to Silver Blades, it's not the biggest or the nicest looking stadium in the world. You know, it's full of personality, but, it's not the best. So I want to see these English teams in there. If we can have the Dutch leagues and other little leagues like that no one ever bothers playing with ever, then please, come on. Give us an English league, the EIHL. It's begging for it, mate. Begging. Come on, please. Bring back Live the Life. Remember the Live the Life mode? I think it was on NHL 14, where choices mattered, and there was, bars for your family and your teammates and all that. That was so much more fun than Be a Pro. That was the first year that appeared. I played that more than I've ever played a Be a Pro mode, ever. And it wasn't even, brilliantly. If you'd have expanded on that on 15, 16, and then 17, that mode would have been perfect. Just look what the career mode was like in NBA 2K16. Spike Lee directed that thing, man. Now, that wasn't exactly phenomenal, but it was a step in the right direction for single-player content. Now, come on. Living the life of a hockey player is the majority of our dreams. I mean, come on. I was a young hockey player back in the day, and I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. People knew your name. It was so much fun. But now all we get is Be a Pro, which is essentially just play a load of games as one person. How very boring. Very boring indeed. Nobody wants that. It's dull. Really dull. And there's no point in it. No point in it! Surely, if you could have that linked up with EASHL, then it'd serve a purpose. But there you go. That's a whole other thing to go down. You turn your Be a Pro into an EASHL character, then you've got to deal with that whole stat thing that we had in 14. Everyone just goes for super speed, and could be good, could be bad. Yeah, the state of EASHL at the moment would be nice to give it an injection into something else. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you reckon that would be a good idea? Taking your Be a Pro into EASHL instead of just choosing a randomly assigned guy or girl? Huh? What do you reckon? Different trainings. Face-off training. Fighting training. These two little things have annoyed me for a long time. Because a lot of people don't know how to do face-offs. I put tutorials out there and I love helping all of you. You know that. I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I absolutely love it. I always answer all of your questions. But why is there not a tutorial on there? Surely that's something that people need. Like, it flashes up really quickly. Oh yeah, press down. But it doesn't show you the actual mechanics of it. It's like, yeah, press down, press up, tie up, go on. Nobody knows how to really do them unless you've practiced and practiced. And how are you supposed to practice? You go into a game with a computer and you have to go into bitch mode and you don't know if you're doing it right or not because everyone can win those face-offs. All you have to do is press up and you'll win. You don't even have to rotate or anything. It's annoying as hell. And fight training. The first time I ever had a fight on NHL, I was like, what the hell's going on here? I didn't know how to do the dodge. I didn't know how to do the jersey over the head or the push down or whatever the hell you're calling it. Didn't know how to do the judo flips. Didn't know how to do any of that. All I knew how to do was hammer up and punch, and that was it. Well, uppercut, obviously. I didn't know any of the. I didn't know you could do a one punch knockout. if you caught them right. I didn't know you could flip them down. I didn't know you could tie them up. I didn't know any of this. I didn't know how to escape a tie-up. That stuff needs to be on there next year. We need to get a little training mode of that. Maybe make it so that you have point scales like you have on FIFA. You know, the FIFA passing mode when you can get points and then you rate it against your friends. Why don't we get that in NHL? Huh? That'd be a great thing to do in the loading screens, just like on FIFA. That'd be good. I wouldn't mind it. You get coins for playing every game mode, not just Hockey Ultimate Team. That'd make people go off and play different game modes. Every game mode should give you coins. If Hockey Ultimate Team gives you 1,000 coins for winning a game, then, you know, playing a game against the computer on, I don't know, Be a Pro should give you like 500, 400, something like that. Every single game mode should give you coins. Because the price of players, good players, may I add, is pretty high. And there's not a lot to do on HUT. Really isn't. All you've got is like online seasons, single player seasons. The tournaments come around once every so often, and that's my next thing. But yeah, coins every game mode. Every game you play should net you some coins. Maybe not as much, but it should net you something, you know? Come on. Tournaments, they give you better rewards, such as, say, untradeable packs. They can be quick sold though, you know? I mean, I for one, would love to smash out 100 tournaments and get 100 packs that I can't trade, because I want them for my team. I want my team to be better, but if they're crap, I'll quick sell them, and I'll get points from them. Coins from points? Why do I keep saying points? I don't know. And I'll get my coins back, you know. I can't sell. So if I pull a Connor McDavid Movember, I want to sell Connor McDavid Movember. Why would you want to do that? The guy's 94 rated. He's godly. Keep him. Use him as your team, like your linchpin in your team. That's how it should be. Tournaments need to be at least weekly. At least. You know, we need a new tournament. They make them every 7 days and just rotate them around. Because it's boring as hell having to wait 3 weeks to get 2 shots at a title. Nobody wants to wait that long. And it's not even worth having the titles. Because you get nothing for them. Like, you win 1.5k. Who gives a shit? Really, who cares? And if you're in Division 1, you can go and do the Beginner Division Cup. What the hell's that all about? The first time I ever went into a cup, I got my ass handed to me by somebody who had Kane, Ovechkin and Crosby. And the game had only been out a while. And my team was just bronzes and 1 silver. And I got smashed by this guy who obviously lived on the game constantly since it was born. So come on. Make the tournaments worthwhile. Make them single-player tournaments too. Give the single players something to play for, because there isn't a single-player tournament out there. You know, give them something to play for, because there are people who play this game just to play it single-player. There are people who don't like playing online, because it's a mess when you go online with some people. Some people, not all people, just some people. There are some people who know all the cheats and they're just assholes. But give the single-player community something to play with, because the leagues are okay, but come on. Tournaments, that's where it's at. Alright, the next couple here for EASHL. Alright, I want to see smashed plexiglass. I want to be able to put somebody through the plexiglass. I want to be able to smash the glass with the puck. I want to see people go flying into the bench. I want to hurt people when I play EASHL. And the normal game, you know, don't get me wrong. Put it in the normal game. But the anger really comes out on EASHL. You used to be able to do it on 14. It was the greatest thing in the world. I went into a drop-in game on NHL 14. I got put through a window. I quit. I was like, sod it. I'm done. It is so demoralizing when you get put through a piece of glass. Oh, it's bad. But if you hit somebody and put them through it, it's nice. It's so nice. And the puck needs to go through the glass. You take a slap shot at like 120, 130 mile an hour with Shea Weber, that motherfucker needs to go through the glass real hard. And it needs to go smash straight through it. And I want to see somebody in the crowd catch it with their teeth. Alright, maybe not with the teeth. But I want to see somebody in the crowd dive out of the way of that going, oh, god damn, it's like I've been shot. Needs to happen. Bring it back. Hashtag bring it back. Alright, this next one is real close to my heart here. This is something that my team on the ASHL has wanted for a very, very, very long time. Bench clearances. Oh, yeah. It's all very well and good having a couple of fights. But if you're in the third period, your team's down by 4, There's a minute left. You've got no chance. Bench clearance button. Everyone fights. And then the match ends. That's what I want to see. If you're down by 4 or more, or 5 or more, it doesn't really matter. In the third, bench clearance, everyone fights. You get to take it out on the other team. That's what I want to see in here. EASHL should not be, the NHL. It needs to be. It's the EA Sports Hockey League. It's like playing AHL. Well, not even AHL. It's lower than AHL. It's like playing Sunday League. We're not professionals who play that. We're just goons. We play for fun. And that's what EASHL should be. It shouldn't be professional style. It should be a little bit wacky. I want to see these bench clearances. I want to see stupid things happening on there. I want to see blood on people's faces and on the ice after a fight. I need to see that. If somebody's had a fight and they've had the shit kicked out of them, I want to see blood on their face dripping. I want to see it on the ice. I want a little dude to come on with a mop or a Zamboni. I need to see that. And then one thing I want to see for sure is after you've had a big fight or you've been hit real hard, there's blood on your jersey, and that stays there until the period ends. Your jersey should show wear and tear. If you get knocked onto the ice and you tear your jersey, I want to see the tear. That's what I want to see, baby. Yeah, blood. Blood. Vampire blood. Better puck control. Better skill shots. Did you see McDavid's shot between his legs?
Watch the next superstar in this league.
That thing was astronomical. It was one of the greatest things I've seen in a long time. And it's not just him. There are plenty of players out there who are smashing these shots in from ridiculous angles, doing ridiculous things, and we can't replicate that in the NHL. Why not? We used to in 1997 on the Saturn game, I think it was. Everyone had their own unique shot. I remember Brian Leach had a spinorama, and then he smacked it. Like, that's a little bit over the top. But the ones that could go around like in a figure 8 and then bok and it goes, we need that. We need the better puck control, because it's all very well and good having that one little shimmy to the right or to the left, the windmill deke, and that crap one that goes between your legs. But where's the rest of them? We need something else. We need some other trickery. There's loads of trickery in FIFA. Hell, there's even some in Madden. But in the NHL, we ain't got that many. And we want to see more. I want to be able to score wonderfully nice goals. The biggest thing that I would like to see, and it is pretty massive, it's probably my dream thing to happen in the NHL, but I can't see it happening. I want to see HUT and the ASHL start from absolutely nothing. So you start pretty much playing in a barn in front of 10 people on a frozen pond. Alright, with dirty shirts on that have no sponsorships. There's just nothing on it. And your stuff grows as you play. So in HUT, the more games you win, the better you get. You could even have a different currency. In a way that 2K has MT and VC. We could have, HUT coins and HUT pucks. Just as an idea. And the HUT pucks you could use to upgrade your kit, your arena, your seating, your Zamboni. Zamboni races. We need Zamboni races. You could upgrade your big screen up top. You could upgrade your announcer, the horns, your little pre-game show. All these little things could be bought with this HUT puck currency, the other currency, not the coins. You got to keep the coins separate. Coins are for packs and players. We need something different to the pack coin. And then you could upgrade everything with that. And in a similar way, EASHL should do the same thing. You could, like in HUT, your stadium goes up when you go up in a division, and so on and so on. And EASHL, it should be that badges, they need to mean something. What's the point in having badges? Oh yeah, you've unlocked a new badge. Who gives a shit? Alright, if I've beaten up, 10 people, then I want to be able to see that I've beaten up 10 people. For every 5 or 10 fight losses, you should be missing a tooth or have a scar on your face. It's all very well and good having a black eye that lasts for a game, but people who've been fighting have got busted noses. They've got like missing pegs. They've got false teeth in there. I want to see that. So if you're a fighter and you do the fights, every 5 or 10 fights you get, you should have a visible scar. every 5 or 10 goals that you score, you should get yourself a nice golden a stick or something like that. You know, your stick should go up. You should unlock new sticks, new skates, new gloves. If you get these badges, they should be visible on your helmet. There's another thing that could be upgraded. Your helmet, your visor. You unlock all these new things. They should all be cosmetic for EASHL. These badges should mean something. Not just be, oh yeah, you've played 50 games. Well done. What the hell? Like, you've played 50 games. Here's a brand new pair of gloves that say, you know, winner. Or something like that. I don't know what they could say. That's just off the top of my head. There should be something that people can see. And, you know, if you're playing against them, you can go, holy shit, this guy's played, you know, X amount of games. And then when you got the banners from the ceiling as well, you come into somebody else's home game, and you're like, whoa, check this out. These guys have won, you know, Division 1. Shit. These guys have won the Elite Cup. They're all wearing gold gear. Oof, we're in for a ruck here, boys. And that's how that should be. It would be amazing. And the one last thing that you should have to do, and this thing is really, really important. If you pick an enforcer, be it forward or defender, you're fighting. No ifs, no buts. If somebody presses triangle, you're fucking going, mate. Because you're the enforcer. Because I'm sick to death of people picking enforcer defensemen, enforcer forwards, and then just being a pussy. If you're an enforcer, you're scrapping. It is as simple as that. There should be no option to like back out of a fight. It should be someone on the other team presses triangle, and they get a stick thrown at them, or a skate. It's just go time. They are instantly taken down the moment they press it. Like, granted, not everybody can go enforcer. It should just be the one. Because everyone diving on somebody. Although it would be funny, you know, it should just be a one-person thing. So you can discuss with your team who gets to be the enforcer. I know my team wouldn't have a problem with that. We'd take it in turns and kick the shit out of everyone. We would not care at all. It'd be fine. But, yeah, that's something that I would love to see. You know, lasting damage on your players for fighting. Gold gloves if you've got loads of assists. Gold skates. Gold, you know, come on. Give us something to show off what we've done. Just nipping back really quickly there. With the EASHL stuff, the better that your team does, the more stuff that you unlock for your team in your arena. That's what I'd like to see. So you go up, you play well, you get new Zambonis, different ice colours, different nets. You can unlock legend AI players. The skill level isn't changed. No. It's just the players themselves. So instead of seeing like Carter and douchebag in net, you see Patrick Watt, Ed Belfer. They still play like shit, but it's nice to see them in there, you know what I mean? So then that'd be quite funny, because it's nice to rotate them players around there. But yeah, that's something that would be nice. And then the banners hanging from the rafters. The team records are visible. I'd like to see team records being visible as you walk down the tunnel. Remember that on NHL 14 at the beginning of the game when you walk down the tunnel? I'd like to see things like that happen again, where you walk past the team records on the wall and you can see how many goals have been scored by a certain player. You know, you got retired numbers if a player leaves after a set number of matches. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, eh? Player plays 1,000 games. You can look up and there's the jersey with the name on the back of it. Even if they're still playing there or if they're not playing there and it's there. That'd be quite cool. I'd like that. And whenever you win a cup and whenever you win a league, you get a little cutscene. You know, you win a league, everyone's cheering. Yeah, proper cutscene. You get the cup. It'd be great. But, you know, those are just my ideas, little ideas. Nothing massive. I've got thousands and thousands of ideas. I've got millions and millions and millions of things I'd love to see in this game. But for a start, those things will be okay. I didn't go too into depth with online shootouts or anything like that because I don't really play online shootouts, and from what I can gather, they're alright the way they are. Some leagues would be nice to be put in there, you know, online shootout leagues, but other than that, everything seems hunky-dory with them. I've not heard anybody complain about them. Yeah, that's it. General updates would be nice, you know, update your defensive AI so they don't bang into you when you're skating around. When they keep going behind the net in EASHL and turning into complete donkey knobbers, that'd be nice. But otherwise, the game's pretty good in my end. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who complain about cross creases, but hey, if you can't defend a cross crease, maybe you shouldn't be playing the game. And that's how it is. Cross creases get scored in the NHL all the time. So do them little deeks, you know, the 1-2 deek. They get scored in the NHL all the time. It's part of the game. Maybe the goalie should be more lateral speed. I wouldn't mind that. You know, dive across, a little split-legged. You know, get down into the butterfly quicker. But other than that, you know, I think they're doing a pretty good job over at EA with this. Yeah, I'd like to see if these upgrades would be nice. But other than that, I'm looking forward to NHL 17. I can't wait to get my obligatory face-off tutorial out. I'm sure we'll find somebody new for next year to throw up on the road to the gold. Connor McJesus will no doubt be a 90-yard next year, and I'll never be able to afford him. I'd have more chance of finding Patrick Kane than I'd have of getting Connor McDavid next year. But maybe we can find a new rookie, a new leader to the promised land. If you like the video, be sure to like it, be sure to share it, be sure to tweet it to EA. Let's get some of these ideas over to them. If you haven't subbed, sub, because subs feed my ego, and I need them because I'm weak. And as always, I've been lonely. No, I've been Dino, and shit's been good. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you on the ice. See ya!